A mother gives birth to a child, but did God give birth to the mother, or did a mother give birth to God? As interesting as the question is, the answer is not quite as simple. In a temple, the space where a god's image is kept is known as the Garbhagriha. The god is residing inside the Garbh or womb. Whose womb is this? Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm reading book Devlok with Devdutt Patnayak. And today I'm gonna start reading part 19, Mothers. So let's continue. A temple itself is considered a woman, a mother. Spiritually, Prakriti is everyone's mother. Prakriti has given birth to Sanskriti. God's mother is also Prakriti. According to Rig Veda, Daksh gave birth to Aditi and Aditi gave birth to Daksh. That is, the father created the mother and the mother created the father. When you go way back in the past, the division between father and mother collapses. With God, this concept does not hold because God is Swambhu. He has given birth to himself. He is his own mother. Two words are used often in the Purans, Yonij and Swambhu. God is always Swambhu, but his avatars are Yonij. They experience birth and death. For instance, Ram is an avatar, so he is born to his mother Kaushalya and dies. Krishna likewise has a mother Devaki. Shiv is Swambhu. In the Tantra Parampara, where goddesses are given a lot of importance, the stories and folk tales speak of how in the beginning of the world there was only a Devi, Prakriti called Adimayesh Shakti. She gave birth to three eggs from which were born Brahma, Vishnu and Shiv. She is therefore called Triamba. This does not happen in Puranic stories. In the Shakti Parampara, God does have a mother. In the Vaishnava Parampara, God gives birth to himself and creates the world and its creatures from himself. In the Shaiva Parampara, Shiv gives birth to himself. He is Swambhu, doesn't have a mother but gives birth to all mothers. Devi is sometimes called Kumari, virgin, and sometimes Mata, mother. How is that? In Christianity, there is the Virgin Mother who is Jesus' mother. The word Kumari in India and in the world does not necessarily mean virgin. It means a woman who is independent, who has no husband, and no man has a right over her. She has no ties and is completely liberated. She is both Mata and Kumari, that is, an independent mother. Her hair is always depicted untied to symbolize her freedom. No one can have dominance over Prakriti. In Vaishno Devi and Kal Bhairav temples, Bhairav is her god. The story is that Bhairav wanted to have a relationship with the goddess. The goddess refused and cut off his head, saying, "You cannot control me." In another story, when Brahma's fifth head wanted rights over her, Bhairav cut it off. Such are the violent stories associated with the Kumari. The symbolic meaning could be that a man's ego prevents a Devi from becoming a Kumari, which is why he is cursed or has his head cut off. These are spiritual, metaphysical topics. Shiv was Swambhu, but who was his son Kartikeya's mother? Parvati or Ganga? According to the Shiv Puran, after their marriage, Shiv tells Devi that he has no need for a child. He says, "I am Swambhu, Anadi, Anant, without beginning or end. I will never die. So why do I need children?" Devi says, "But I want children. I want to be a mother." An interesting conflict arises here. When Shiv is about to offer his seed, all gods and goddesses say that his seed cannot be accommodated in just one womb. It should be placed in many wombs. His seed is supposed to be so hot that no one can touch it. First, it is given to Vayu, wind, in the belief that he'll be able to cool it down. but he fails. Vayu gives this seed to Agni, fire, who too cannot hold it. He passes it on to Ganga and her waters start boiling. The reed forests, Sarvan, near the river start burning. From the ash of those reeds, a child emerges. In some versions of the story, six children emerge. As the infants start crying, Kartik Nakshatra, a constellation of six stars, descends from the sky as the children's mother and feeds them milk. Finally, Gauri, Shiv's wife, joins the six children together. That child is Kartikeya, also called Shanmukh, or one with six heads. The question then arises, the father of the child is Shiv, but who is the mother? Vayu, Agni, Ganga, Shravan, Kartik, Parvati all stake a claim. So he has many mothers. Shiv's seed has thus gone to many yonis. It shows that the child is so powerful. He cannot be born of just one womb. Kartik means son of Kartika. In the south, he is called Shravanan, son of Shravan. In images, he is sometimes shown along with six or seven Matrika, mothers. So, this is it for today. I'll be back. Till then, keep listening beautiful stories and keep smiling.